Hello students, good morning to one and all. Myself Dr. Nazim Ahmed, Assistant Professor of Chemistry, Islamia College, 1M Body. Welcome to online class. As you know very well, due to this COVID situation, we can't conduct convention classes. So we are taking online classes. Please be serious. Yesterday also we conduct orientation program for particularly to the third year students, but out of 52 students only 20 students were present. Only 20 students participated in the orientation program. It is very shameful. One day before we gave the link also. So students, please remember, for your information, we are complete at 50% of syllabus because of there is no practical classes in online system. The practical classes also converted into theory classes. It is doubled our duty, but even though for the sake of students, we are hard working. Every professor shooting their videos, uploading, as well as compress and cut short and finally uploading, and some staff members in the Zoom classes, and also the PDF material, whatever for the benefit of the students we are doing. But from your side it is very lack of attendance. Just to you are viewing and giving the attendance, but that the video percentage, how much viewed, it we go through it, it gives very limited duration time only. So it is very painful for us. Please you go through once again all the videos, make notes, and submit the assignment whenever the staff members giving. So you try to draw the all the structures, equations repeatedly, then only you can achieve the good marks. And also there is no cancellation of examination. Remember, so far you passed all the examinations because of that COVID situation, but as you know very well, the situation is very normal nowadays. The corona also comes to end, so definitely there is no cancellation of examinations. So please work hard and go through it. Now regarding applied chemistry, now we pass on to applied chemistry, in which leather chemistry we are discussing. The next chapter is chromophore. It is a Greek word, chroma, that means color. Chroma, that means color. Students, please make note of it. Force, PHOROS, force, that means bearer. So now what is the definition of, sometime asking the 2 marks question, define chromophore with example. So it is defined as any isolated covalently bonded group that shows a characteristic absorption of electromagnetic radiation in the ultraviolet or visible region. I repeat once again, it is defined as an isolated covalently bonded, covalently bonded group that shows a characteristic absorption of electromagnetic radiation in the UV or visible region. See here, absorption, please make note of it. Absorption, ABSORBTPTION. See, there is another one is adsorption. There is another word is adsorb, that means absorb. Here absorption, understand? For example, if you dip a piece of chalk piece in a water, that absorb water, or if you dip a piece of sponge in water, that will absorb. Similarly, adsorption means if a solid material like pen or pencil or plastic that will absorb the water layer only at the outer surface. So here also the absorption of electromagnetic radiation in the UV or visible region, that is a compound containing chromophore is chromogen. Compound containing chromophore is chromogen. Example, C double bond C, C double bond O, NO2 nitro group, like this. Now, next we pass on to types of chromophores. Independent chromophores, dependent chromophores. First one is independent chromophores. If one chromophore, if one chromophore is required to impart color, example, azo group, that is N double bond N, then nitroso group NO. If one chromophore is required to impart color. Similarly, the second one is dependent chromophores. If more than one chromophore, if more than one chromophore is required to impart color, for example, acetone, CH3 C double bond O CH3 having one ketone group is colorless, whereas directly having two ketone group is yellow. Understand? Acetone CH3 C double bond O, then CH3. Acetone having one ketone group is colorless, whereas directly having two ketone group is yellow. Now, simple chromophoric groups. Simple chromophoric groups. Groups like carbon-carbon with single bond, which having a lambda max is 1350. Similarly, C double bond C is 1900. Third one is C double bond O is 1900 to 2800. OH 1850. NO2 is 2800. The last one is phenyl group 1950 to 2500 in the increasing order. Now the next one is auxochrome. 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 A saturated or unsaturated group with non-bonding electrons when attached to chromophore, altering both wavelength as well as intensity of absorption. I repeat once again, a saturated or unsaturated single bond or double bond group with non-bonding electrons when attached to the chromophore, altering both wavelength as well as intensity of absorption. Example, OH, NH2, NHR, COOH, CN, Cl, etc. Now here also there are two types of auxochrome. One is the basic, that is positive auxochromic group. The other one is acidic negative auxochromic groups. In the case of basic, that is effective in acid solution. Effective in acid solutions. For example, OH, OR, NHR, etc. Whereas here, acid, that is negative oxochromic group, which is effective in alkaline solutions. In the case of basic, which is effective in acidic solution, whereas here in the case of acidic oxochrome, which is effective in alkaline solutions. For example, NO, nitrogen, oxygen, CO, carbon, oxygen, and cyanide, etc. Now, changes in position and intensity of absorption. Now, look at this absorption versus wavelength, in which you can identify, that is hyposochromic and hyperchromic and bathchromic with the lambda maximum. For isolated chromophore groups such as C double bond C, absorption takes place at far ultraviolet, which cannot be easily studied, but the position and intensity can be modified. The absorption takes place far with UV, which cannot be easily studied, but the position and intensity can be modified. Now look at this. In the case of 200 to 800, okay, one is the hypochromic, the second the blue color, the second in between the yellow and green in between, so that is hyperchromic. The last one is bathchromic, okay, bathchromic in the red color with the lambda maximum. Now the bathchromic shift or red shift, what is that, sir? Shift of absorption maximum towards longer wavelength. Shift of absorption maximum towards longer wavelength due to presence of group like OH, NH2, etc. oxochrome. Example, ethylene shows absorption at 170 nanometer, whereas 1,3 butadiene shows at 270 nanometer. See, shift of absorption maximum towards longer wavelength due to presence of group like OH, NH2, etc. Ethylene shows absorption at 170 nanometer, whereas 1,3 butadiene, it shows 217 nanometer. Now come to the hypochromic shift or blue shift. Shift of absorption maximum towards shorter wavelength. Shift of absorption maximum towards shorter wavelength. Here shift of absorption maximum towards a longer wavelength, whereas here shift towards shorter wavelength may be caused by removal of conjugation. For example, in case aniline, this is the structure of aniline. Absorption takes place at 280 nanometer in acidic solution. Absorption takes place at 200 nanometer. Aniline absorption takes place at 280. In acidic solution, absorption takes place at 200 nanometer. Now the third one is hyperchromic shift. Increase in intensity of absorption by introduction of oxochrome. Now here the methyl group in position of 2 of pyridine increases intensity of absorption from 2750 to 3560. Okay, so here what will happen? That is increasing from 2750 to 350, that is a increasing order. Whereas here in the case of hypochromic shift, decrease in intensity of absorption. Intensity of absorption. So here what will happen? Decreasing. Introduction of methyl group in position of two biphenyl groups cause hypochromic effect because of distortion. So I repeat, that is the simple concept of this. There are chromophore, it's a color bearer, it's a Greek word. Now there are two types of chromophore: independent chromophore and a dependent chromophore. In the case of independent is if one chromophore is required to impart color, whereas dependent, that means more than one chromophore. Now these are all the lambda max value with the groups. Now this is oxochrome, saturated or unsaturated group with non-bonding electrons when attached to chromophore, altering both wavelength as well as intensity of absorption. Now there are two types. One is the basic, or we call as positive oxochrome. The second one is acidic or negative oxochrome. Basic is effective in acid solution, whereas acid is effective against alkaline solution. Now just now we saw, see the changes in position and intensity of absorption. There are three things. One is the bath chromic shift, that is a red shift, blue shift, and a hyperchromic shift and hypochromic shift. The four things: hypsochromic shift, that is blue shift, shift of absorption maximum towards shorter wavelength. Example, aniline. The next one is the bath chromic shift, that is red shift, shift of absorption maximum towards longer wavelength, whereas here towards shorter wavelength. Remember, the case of red is longer wavelength, blue shift is towards shorter wavelength. Hyperchromic shift is increase intensity of absorption, whereas the hypochromic shift which decrease the intensity of absorption. So with this I conclude, and next class we will discuss about dyes, which are very important for coloring the shoes. Dyes gives a very important role for the day-to-day life as well as coloring, which gives the attractive to the customers, and we are also decorating our homes by using different colors. Understand? So please make note of it and try to collect the materials. And for information, there are so many websites and online libraries also available. Please collect the materials, notes, and by means of your own handwriting, you must prepare the notes so that it will be highly useful for your examination purpose. So this is a very dry subject. Okay, so this subject will definitely covers all the industrial, that is leather chemistry, water chemistry, plastic, as well as agriculture chemistry, and there are so many things are there. I already told you today morning also, I discussed in the meeting, yesterday meeting also I told you, this is the applied chemistry, very useful and important paper that will be highly useful wherever in future while you face the competitive examinations and interview. Definitely these industry subjects will motivate in your, which enhance the knowledge. So please go through it and make use of it. Okay, if you have any, yesterday meeting also we told that whatever you have the suggestions, problems, you contact our professors, they are ready to help at any time. Okay, so with that I conclude my class. Thank you.